Hello there, YouTube. Gabriel Nagel here, founder of WBFC, Weather Buddies Forecasting Central. How are you guys all doing tonight? Or this evening, I should be saying. Sorry this video is uploaded a little bit later than I expected, but this is our U.S. weather forecast, and we are just doing a simple precipitation forecast for right now. Our 5 to 8 day outlooks will be released tomorrow at about, I'm going to say about 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if not a little bit later, depending on what time I get up in the day. But if you guys love weather-related content, you guys love weather forecasting videos, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share the video with your family and friends, and also do not forget to ring that bell notification icon. Let's get started. Alrighty everyone, as you guys can see, we are going to be doing our U.S. weather forecast as of June 6th, 2021. Let's get started with the video. Before we do, again, bit of a lenient pattern coming for right now. Okay, let's jump in. We're going to start off with the GFS model, Global Forecasting System, so let's move in. Okay, so as you can tell, the southeast, especially the Mid-Atlantic part of the southeast there, the Carolinas, Georgia, again, a lot of these regions that have been really moisture starved have been getting much needed rain. Areas that really don't need it is Louisiana and southern Texas. Those are areas that really don't need any more rain. But as you guys can tell, this pattern, all of this moisture will slowly shift to the east over time, so you guys will notice that in some of these models here. We only have 2 models, particularly on this forecast, because the CMC has not rendered, but we do have 2 models available for you. As you can tell, look at the northwest here. There could be actually some snow up in the northwest there, in parts of northern Washington, the Columbian Basin there. Also, look at here, some rain showers there, and possibly Oregon. We have the Portland area where they really desperately need it badly, because I know they do. And look at this. Some rain showers coming into the Midwest and the Northeast as well. Again, areas that really desperately need the rain are actually getting it. So thank goodness. It's a kind of a bit of a blessing to hear that, right? Alright, let's move on to the next slide here. The global forecasting system. By the way, this is for Tuesday, tomorrow, June. Well, this is actually 2 days ahead of now. So this is 2 days from now. Okay, so this technically would be a 7-day forecast for you guys. Tomorrow I do not have highlighted, but yeah. Okay, as you guys can see, boy oh boy, when will it ever end? Still getting rain in Louisiana and Arkansas there, where they really don't need it anymore. But look at this, guys. Some widely scattered moderately to light to moderate rain showers all across the Midwest there, where they really do need it. I'd say north of this line right there, not drawn that farther east, but like north of that line is where they need the rain. Anywhere south of this line, you guys don't need any more rain. You have enough. Again, tropical seasons, our hurricane season coming right around the corner, so you do not need any more rain in those areas, and as they need to recover. Carolinas could be looking a little dry on June 8th here, or June 9th, I'm sorry. Well, they could be getting some rain on the interior New England states, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, possibly Connecticut. Again, you guys could be getting some rain up there, Rhode Island, all those states up there. Let's see here. Also, New York could be getting a little bit of spotty shower activity. Most of Pennsylvania, Ohio could be getting some light to moderate rain showers. Again, look at that in Michigan, where they've been really dry and desperate. They're getting some showers there. That's good. Also, Wisconsin could be getting some out of this. Where I don't like seeing is look at in North Dakota, or look at Minnesota. Sorry about that. Not a whole lot showing up in these models right now as of yet, and I do not like that. I do not like seeing what Minnesota is seeing right now, unfortunately. Now, there could be a system, 995 millibar low, that could be developing and could be skirting across like this and cause a little bit more of the shower activity to get a little bit stronger before it completely tapers off here. Alright, moving on to the next slide here. Alright, June 10th, this will be Thursday. As you guys can tell, Um, there are some possibly thunderstorms actually showing up here in this drought-stricken region, from Georgia to Virginia and West Virginia. Really, you guys could be seeing some pop-up thunderstorms that could potentially bring some brief heavy downpours for you guys. Okay. As for Minnesota, does not look promising. The Dakotas, they did get some rain on the previous day there, but again, it doesn't look very promising. Also, again, focusing on the Northwest, you guys could be getting some rain in this area. So again, that's good for the Northwest. Good news there. As for California, unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's any rain coming anytime soon. Same with the desert Southwest, so I'm going to have to keep that at a low for right now, as there's no rain coming anytime soon to those regions which desperately are needing it. Also, there could be way back of Canada right there. There could be actually, when Canadian Prairie right there, there could be some snow. That could be worth watching. On the next slide here, yes, as you guys can see, much needed rains in these areas. Again, this part of the Midwest has been very dry and very, very very, very moisture starved is what I should be saying in these areas. Also, potentially getting again a couple more showers there on the border of North Dakota and South Dakota in the western central areas. Also, look at that. Snow! Could be seeing some snow up in the higher elevations of Montana and Wyoming. Definitely be worth watching. Let's see what happens here, guys. Let's see what happens. As for Minnesota, nothing. As for Michigan, getting a little bit there. So let's continue to get some rain. Again, these areas need it. Also, the South Carolinas region are not getting much at this point in time. But again, those thunderstorms on the previous day could help some of the drought. But I think this is the last day. Let's see here. No, this is not our last day. This is our second to our last day. But let's move on to the next slide. Here we go. This is our last day on the GFS. As you guys can see, a lot of showers and again moisture-starved areas. Unfortunately, still nothing in Minnesota. Not yet at least. Nothing for the west and the southwest at this moment. Could be getting some rain showers that could be potentially moisture tapping into the northwest there, but as of right now, things are looking kind of dead and lenient right now. There could be potential thermal low developing here. It'd be worth watching to see if we'll get any pulsating thunderstorm activity in this area. Again, monsoon activity in any portions of the desert Southwest and Intermountain West could be getting thunderstorms, so that'd be worth watching. As for Florida, doesn't look too promising. Hate to say that to you guys, but again, yeah, this is how it goes. You know, this is the weather for you. This is for the Carolinas. Could be seeing some rain in let's say off in the Norfolk area, Virginia. There, you guys could be getting a lot of rain. That's some good news because you guys need it. Michigan not seeing any rain at this point in time. For the last few days, next coming few days, I should be saying, we'll be getting some rain in Michigan. Also, Wisconsin needs it too. But again, unfortunately, Minnesota, nothing. So I don't know what to say about Minnesota, but I really hope and pray that you guys get something there soon. Okay, moving on to the Germany model. Here we go. All right, day one. So this will be day one. This will be valid through tomorrow. Okay, as you guys can tell, you can get some interesting weather there in the high plains. Also, again, in the middle, or in the lower Red River Valley, I should be saying. So, guys, look at this right here. Georgia could be getting some much-needed rain. Unfortunately, Florida, as of right now, looking like nothing for you guys. Though this is a promising thing for Florida. And I say this because hurricane season is going to be an above-average one this year. Calling for 19 named storms, 19 total named storms, by the way, this year. So, but as of right now, unfortunately, the Dakotas are not picking up too much on this model. But and again, in the Midwest, you guys can be getting some rain. Again, Ohio can be getting some light showers. Michigan, Indiana, and Illinois, right there, could be getting some light showers. So again, this is looking promising. Okay, moving on to the next slide here. This particular setup could be interesting for the Northern Great Plains. And like I said, unfortunately, still nothing showing up for Minnesota, but the Dakotas could be seeing some interesting storm action going on there in western North Dakota, northwestern North Dakota. So again, let's keep an eye on the northwest here because you guys got some moisture bombs coming in occasionally, very small ones. But also look at this, guys. Ooh, yeah, they really need it there, all across the Mid-Atlantic seaboard. Oh, they need it bad. Okay, so let's kind of break this down here for you guys real quickly. I know you guys are gonna ask me what is it like for my area, so we're gonna get you guys ahead of the schedule here. Okay, so for Alabama, you guys can be seeing some rain. Mississippi, not really a good sign at this moment, but Alabama could be getting some rain. Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina could be getting some rain out of this. And kind of in this little region between Kentucky, West Virginia, and the Carolinas and Tennessee, there could be a little bit of a hole there, but again, it's still worth watching and noting. Pennsylvania, Vermont, New Hampshire, New York, and Connecticut, but nothing for Maine, unfortunately, at this moment. Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois, also parts of Michigan, could be experiencing some rain from this event. So, much needed areas that need it. Again, though this isn't a very active pattern right now. Moving on to June 10th. So we're moving on to, I believe the third day now. Here, it could potentially get a little bit of a cold front. Very weak, subtle cold front there along the Ohio Valley there. Lower and upper Ohio Valley, I should be saying. So again, let's see what happens there, see how that pans out. Could be seeing showers in central Nebraska there. Lincoln, Nebraska could be getting something. Let's see here. For Montana, could be getting something. Again, Northwest still getting blasted by some moisture. Nothing too extensive, nothing too heavy. But it could be a drought relief for this area. Again, but unfortunately for the desert Southwest, as you guys can see, nothing. Nothing for the desert Southwest. So these guys need a break. Also Florida, I'd say you guys need it too. But again, Florida seems to be prone to wildfires, and I don't know why that is. But let's hope that happens. Let's hope that does not happen this year. We do not need wildfires. Okay, so that's all that for fun. Carolinas, you guys could be seeing some rain. Okay, so again, in these areas, could be seeing some decent rainstorms. Again, not really anything, not like heavy rain, but garden variety thunderstorms can be occasional. Again, nothing severe. Moving on to the next slide. Okay, this is the fourth day. Technically, would be the fifth day on the time this video is uploaded. But let's go ahead and move on here. There's that snow showing up in the interior Mountain West. Can be interesting. Fortunately for Minnesota, I don't know what you guys are doing, but you guys need rain. Wisconsin, no rain. So like I said, this model's not really hinting a whole lot of rain in there in Michigan, but hopefully that'll change. Also, just to note mine, throughout these slides, I have noticed in Iowa has not been getting much of anything either. It's kind of unfortunate at this hour in time, but hopefully this forecast could change in the next day or so. Okay. For Pennsylvania, let's break down this whole Mid-Atlantic region here because I know there's some storms. Well, for Pennsylvania, for the Virginias, and for the Carolinas, you guys could be seeing some showers. Southern parts of Alabama are not going to see much. Not Alabama, Georgia, sorry about that. But going north of this line, you guys could be seeing some rain. Also, Ohio, the whole entire Ohio Valley could be seeing some rain out of this again. The little western piece here, nothing, but again, Illinois on this day is not going to get any rain, but again, most of these days, we get some good rain showers in some of these areas that need it. Moving on to the final slide here. This is valid again through Saturday. Wow, got a little thunderstorm right there, just south of, let's hope we can actually bump this thing up towards, I know I'm being silly here, I'm being hypothetical here, but let's hope we can bump this towards, let's say, Iowa, but again, that doesn't look possible right now. But look at this, guys. Ooh, Virginia could be getting some good showers, get some garden variety thunderstorms, possibly North Carolina. Southeastern Ohio, nothing really in Pennsylvania, but again, it's worth watching. You guys could be getting some showers in Kentucky. Again, keep an eye out on that. And again, some showery activity for the mid-south there. It's just the southeast kind of sort of. Also could be getting some convection there in Florida. That would be semi-good news as long as these things don't become like big old huge thunderstorms like that. Just need to keep them small and tidy. Alrighty. As for the northwest, some moisture wrapping around. As for the Great Plains here, nothing much. For the southwest, nothing at all. Nothing for California in the southwest, unfortunately, in this case. Although there have been some events of pulsating moisture shown up there in the very far southern parts of Mexico, but again, it's not really looking promising at this moment in time for the next 5 days. Okay, one last note here. Let's watch this low here and see if this thing can actually bump it to the south here, and we can probably give Minnesota some needed rain as we approach this time frame. For the Corn Belt, you guys really do need it. I can see that you guys are gonna get it, but it won't be really much of a drought correction. So to summarize this off, that is my last slide here. To summarize this off, you guys can be getting some rain, but nothing too extensively heavy. And again, that's not what you really want during these times. But if you can get occasional heavy showers, good. But you don't want them lasting longer than an hour, because again, that can wind up leading to flooding, and you don't need that. If you guys happen to enjoy this weather-related content, again, I ask one last time, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, give the video a thumbs up, and share the video with your family and friends. Also, I'm going to be start advertising my Patreon page, so if you guys want to subscribe to that, feel free. I have some products in there that are coming in. I also want you guys to ring that bell notification icon so you guys can keep up to date with the latest videos. You all have a wonderful day. Sorry if I lagged there for a second, but we'll talk to you later. God bless.